Let me save real quick. Let me see what this robed figure is about. Hello, I'm Chorus. I don't recognize you. Are you new here? Yeah, hi, I'm Paragon. Yeah, I'm from outside the vault. It's a pleasure to meet you, Paragon. So you're an outsider. I've seen a few like you. Some are staying here in the vault, but you look different. You appear to be more seasoned, if you know what I mean. I mean, like what? Like my flesh? I mean, yeah, I got some dirt on it. That might taste pretty good. I bet you've been around a bit and accomplished things, am I right? Yeah, I've had some adventures. Say, if you wouldn't mind answering some questions for me, I could tell you some of my adventures in return. It's a deal. I would love to hear anything you can tell me. What would you like to know? Um, what are you doing here? I'm a student of sorts. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about the world and the different cultures that have developed. Right now, I'm studying the cultures that Deathclaws are forming, comparing it to human development along similar lines. I've acquired just about all the information I need here. It would help my research a great deal if I can go do some traveling. However, I don't want to go it alone, if you know what I mean. Oh, so you're a scholar. That's quite an accomplishment in today's world. What can you tell me about the Deathclaws here? These aren't your average Deathclaws. As I'm sure you noticed, they have their intelligence enhanced by some means not understood by them. It was done by a group of humans known as the Enclave. It seems this Enclave needed an army, and they chose Deathclaws because of their ferocity, physical prowess, and, well, you get the picture. Anyway, the only thing lacking in Deathclaws was their intelligence. They needed to be smart enough to understand complex commands, but not so smart that they'd be a threat to those in charge. So the Enclave started messing with the virus, or some such thing, and injected the Deathclaws with it. This virus is known to mutate humans with some sort of super beings. So the Enclave uh, wanted to see what it would do to Deathclaws. Well, the result was a breed of Deathclaws so smart that they could see that they were destined for slavery. So they played dumb until they could gain their freedom. And here we are. That sounds like the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard in my... Yeah, just fuck you, buddy. Yeah, you're stupid. That's all bullshit. That's incredible. You seem very knowledgeable. Can I ask you more? You mentioned you wanted to do some traveling. How about joining me? Varagon, you've got too many people with you, Al. I'll wait here until a position opens. You know what? You're gonna wait here, Vic. I've changed my mind. I don't want you around. Claw? Oh, are you a Deathclaw? That might make sense actually. Whatever you say. His skill is unarmed, so yeah, he's really good at clawing shit up. His carrying is insane. Holy shit! There's also a guy here, tall, lanky man with thick glasses. Oh, hello there. I'm Jim or Jimmy. What you up to? Hi, Jim. I'm Paragon. Can I ask you some questions? It's a pleasure to meet you, Paragon. I'd be happy to answer some questions. What do you do here? Well, we're having some computer problems and I'm looking into it. Unfortunately, my forte is software and not hardware. Yeah, Gruthar mentioned this to me and asked me to take a look. Do you mind? You can't make matters any worse than they already are. Go right ahead. Alright, but I need to ask you a couple questions of things first. What's all this machinery for? This is a mainframe computer system and related support devices. From here, all functions of the vault are remotely controlled. I see. Isn't this the Vault's overseer room? Normally, the Vault overseer would be stationed here, but Vault 13 had been fully automated. Why? I mean, isn't that unusual? I don't know the full history, but at one point in the Vault's history, there was a rebellion. I don't know the full story. There was a rebellion. The Overseer was either killed or overthrown. I'm not sure which. Fuck. I got a fucking text on my phone. I looked away. Anyway, the leaders of the revolution didn't want to entrust the fate of the people to another overseer, so they installed this mainframe. The record says it was purchased from... what was that name? I remember. The Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. So they made... So wait, after they... so the revolution happens after the Overseer kicks out the... almost the Chosen One. The Vault Dweller. I forgot. I think... No, he's just called Vault Dweller. Vault Dweller, and then he go... And then the Vault Dweller makes a royal, and then the revolution happens, and they kill the Overseer because of the choices he makes. And then obviously some people leave, and they join the Vault Dweller in the tribe. But then obviously people have stayed here, and they branched out apparently. It looks like they opened up their way. Well, to be fair, that was only the Overseer who was like, no, no, no. And so it looks like they worked with the Brotherhood of Steel. Can you tell me anything about this Brotherhood? No, I'm sorry, but I have no information on them. This all happened ages ago, and I never found any references to them. Yeah, because it's been a long fuck time since then. To them, other than this one, However, it's my understanding that the Brotherhood was a military outfit, and there are some ruins of what appears to be military bases west of here. That might be what's left of them. Are you in the vault because you want to be? Oh yeah, I like to hear since I've stumbled upon the place, and I don't really want to leave. I've always been a loner, and I don't care for people much. No offense intended. None taken. You examine the computer terminal, but cannot find anything obviously wrong with it. What do? Run the diagnostic program. You are certain that the system should have a set of diagnostic routines available. However, the computer input seems to have been disabled. The unit accepts voice commands only. What do you do? Leave it alone. Well, I just so happened that I leave it in the car. I'll be right back. Let's see. Open it up and look inside. Peering into the mass of cables and circuit boards, you find that the system has been deliberately sabotaged. One of the circuit boards, the voice recognition module, is beyond repair and must be replaced. Now all you can do is find a replacement module. You install the module in the terminal. The system is repaired. Welcome, Vault Dweller. For your inconvenience, this Vault-Tec terminal has been modified to respond to vocal commands. Please vocalize your command now. Oh, you can't be confused with someone else. You see, I'm not the Vault Dweller, I'm the Chosen One. A light blinks on in the terminal. It makes various clicking and whirling sounds. After several seconds, text appears on the monitor. Sorry, I did not make... fuck. Sorry, I did not understand your command. Please repeat your command. Make sure to speak directly into the microphone in a clear and precise manner. Vault-Tec apologizes for any inconvenience. Thank you. I could put on the robot voice, but... Run diagnostic. Please wait while I initiate diagnostic checks. Vault-Tec appreciates your patience. Thank you all for waiting. Diagnostic checks complete. All systems are working properly. After all, you're using Vault-Tec. Switch to keyboard input mode. Switching to manual interface mode. Manual interface mode initiated. For the convenience of others, this terminal will automatically revert to vocal interface mode once you have logged off. Please input command. Search database for anything of interest. The timeline. As you read over the beginning of the timeline, you find it interesting that no reason is given for why the vault didn't open 10 years after the Great War, as it was originally designed to. Browsing ahead, you don't find much of interest until the year 2061, when the vault's only working water chip breaks down. You feel a surge of pride as you read about your grandfather being selected for the important... Oh, that's cute. For the important task of leaving the vault and scouring the wasteland for a replacement ship. However, it feels a little odd seeing your tribe's most revealed legend told in a simple bullet point format. That's really funny. Honestly, yeah, it used to be cool when we used to draw like pictures on the wall, like how the tribals kind of do, or like how we used to do as cavemen, bro. That shit used to be awesome. Continuing down the timeline, you read of your grandfather's success and subsequent exile, and how several other vault dwellers chose to join him rather than remain in the relative safety of the vault. You also discover that the Overseer was eventually tried and executed by the remaining vault dwellers. So yeah, fuck him. I didn't have to do anything because he got killed himself anyways. The final entry in the timeline is dated May of 2242. 2242. It seems that for the first time, Vault 13 was sent an all-clear signal from an unknown source. After some debate, the Vault Dwellers decided to open the Vault doors and see what awaited them on the surface world. There is no record of what happened to them after that. Well, we do know what happens because of what our friend told us. What the fuck is his name again? I don't remember. Access Overseer logs. Authorization required. Please enter password. Attempt to hack into it. After several long minutes of working your technical magic, you manage to hack your way into the Overseer's logs. That's what you get for 100 science, baby! However, it seems that every entry, except for the final one, has been deleted. Man, I'm curious to see whatever he had to say for his final words. He's like, God help me or some shit. Alright, let's see what this Overseer had to say. This is it. This is it. Consider these my final words. As I doubt I'll live to write another entry. Oh no, the people of the vault have spoken, and they've made it quite clear that they want my head. I knew this day would come ever since he managed to rile them up by doing the impossible. Sure, he saved all our lives. but he also ruined everything. Oh man, fuck you. Honestly, I went through so much shit. Let it be known that I took little joy in exiling our great hero, but I had no choice in the matter. His adventures in the outside world had changed him too much. He was too great a threat to the project. Had I let him remain among us, he would have uncovered the true nature of the vault and jeopardized the experiment. Oh, okay, here we go. Even if he didn't, he'd at least inspire others to venture outside, which would be just as bad. Which either way, you're still fucked. Like you still got screwed over. But the true nature of the vaults, he simply had to go. There was no other option, but even that wasn't enough. No, I'm afraid the damage had already been done. I allowed his most stubborn supporters to follow him into exile, and then try to reassert my control over those who remained. But it was no use. I had already been vilified. So be it. The only thing I'm guilty of is an entire lifetime of carrying out the demands of our great nation. My only regret is that Vault 13 is not likely to complete the social experiment. Once I've been disposed of, I feel certain the others will leave the vault. Not right away, of course. I've instilled too much fear in them of the outside world. But eventually, they're bound to overcome that fear. I had very little faith that Vault 13 will remain closed until 2277, as the experiment dictates. So wait, were the overseers of vaults, or at least some of them perhaps, involved in a way in which they needed to guarantee that some vaults... So that's why this vault didn't open up. Or maybe it's just him. Because the vault had a signal for 10 years later it would open up. Why would they put that in if they were just gonna... if the vault seer was gonna ignore it? If the powers that may be. So I'm thinking that Vault-Tec maybe... Vault-Tec maybe... there was some other figure that was like... probably the Enclave. I mean, that's what it seems like, the Enclave. Enclave here. I know a little bit about the Enclave, so I know that, like, they're bad guys. But then, like, is he part of them? Is our... okay, the real question is our overseer acting alone in terms of, like, is he the only corrupt overseer, or are all of them corrupt? Is he a one-off? Because then that changes the whole narration about all the other vaults we've been through. I'm afraid I have failed my duty as overseer. I can only hope that the rest of the public vaults involved in the societal preservation program have been more successful. To my superiors, who I'm certain will one day read this, forgive me, and may God bless America. Search for any other files that contain information on societal preservation program. After hours of scouring through the computer's archives, you're unable to find anything else that mentions the Societal Preservation Program, the SPP. I gotta remember that. In case they ever got abbreviated. As you give up your search, you vow to never again waste so much time staring at a computer monitor. Well, you have restored my faith in humans. I thank you all for what you have done for my pack. Is there something that I can do for you in return? You said that you would let me know if you found a Gek here. Did you locate one? Ah, let me see. He leaves and returns a moment later, awkwardly clutching some kind of metallic case in his large claws. Yes, there was a Gek in the vault storage room. It is yours with many thanks. Thanks. Wait, really? I have it? It's here? Holy shit, we have it! We have it! We have the Gek! Oh my god. Okay. Wow, I didn't think we'd get here. The Garden of Eden Creation Kit. This unit is standard equipment for all Vault-Tec vaults. A Gek is the resource for rebuilding civilization after the bomb. Just add water and stir. It's really that simple. Damn, and it's fucking 10? Holy shit.